Okay, so we're getting ready to go. Oh my gosh. Somebody clearly wants to get on the road. Hello, Polly dog. Are you eager to go? She's in her seat. She's ready. Let's get started. Oh, I'm so stinking excited, guys. You have no idea. I have been dreaming of the day for so long now to just go and, have a comfortable place to sleep and just travel. And I know this is only for a weekend and it might seem silly to some people, but I love my property. Don't get me wrong. It's gorgeous. Those waterfalls are to die for. But if you woke up looking at the same thing every day for 15 years, it's kind of like, the movie Groundhog Day. So this time, we're going to shake it up. We finally got it happening. There's been so many times of me saying, I'm going to do this. And then it falls through that, I'm just, I should be knocking on wood. Oh man, I should be knocking on wood. I don't have anything wood near me, but I'm so excited. This is going to be awesome. So I am heading to, should I even tell you? Oh my gosh. Okay. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but it's definitely my cup of tea because I've been there a few times already. And it changes every time. Like, although it's going to be familiar, it changes every time. No two times I might as well just tell you, Port Dover, Friday the 13th is ever the same. Picture a little town with population. I have no idea what the population is. I want to say maybe 5,000. I'll look it up and I'll pop it here in the video. And then all of a sudden, Friday the 13th shows up. And it doesn't matter what time of the year Friday the 13th falls. When Friday the 13th shows up, all of a sudden, 100,000 people show up. Over 10,000 motorcycles show up in this little quaint town. It's loud. Bring your earplugs. It's just unbelievable. And then the things that people do at it, oh my gosh, the content I will have. Just my luck. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, guys. First road trip. I'm past Kingston. I don't think I've even hit Napanee yet. And there's something up with the van, I think. Touch anything, so I don't know what's going on, but right now I'm doing 100, and that's with my foot to the floor, man. It's got no gumption. It had lots of pick up and go before this. I have no idea what's happened. Going downhill, of course, it picks up speed. Do I need to be going more than 100? No. But was I? Yep, we were all going about 120. Now I'm slowing down traffic because it's got no pickup. At first I thought it had died, but it's still going. I don't know. I know that there's a lot of videos out there with people having car trouble and, I honestly thought some of it was clickbait, but this is my first trip out and now I'm like, oh no. If it keeps going at 100, then I'm our maximum went up to 110 on the highway. When did they do that? Shows you how often I leave the house. But I can't hit 110 with this. I don't know what's going on. Don't know. I'm reaching up to see if maybe I hit like a cruise control, because there is a little cruise control knobby, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I don't know. And I'm scared to pull off onto the shoulder because then, you know, someone's got to save me on the shoulder if it doesn't start up again, right? So as long as I can keep coasting, well, it's not really coasting, but it is driving. I don't know. At least until the next town. But yeah, my foot is to the floor. All right, guys, watch this. All the way to the floor. Like, I am pushing it with all my might. Look at my little piggies squished up there trying to push. Yeah, and that's what we got. It's got no pickup. I'm honestly afraid if I lift my foot off. I don't know. I don't know cars, let alone big vans. I think we're coming up to Napanee though. So I'll probably pull off at the truck stop of Napanee. And then we'll see what happens. Oh, so I'm only, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half from home. Got another like 4 hours to go probably. Oh, I've got to come to a complete stop at a stop sign. Oh, goodness, that's a little scary. Oh, I got pickup still. Like, I can drive here. I don't know. Well, maybe if I shut her down and start her back up, it'll trigger something. Oh, dude, you came up on me. Oh, no, I've got nothing. It's all the way to the floor, and I'm barely doing 40. Oh no. Okay, I can't even change lanes. I'm gonna have to go over to the Timmy's instead of to the Flying J. Oh, this blows. Ow! Anybody got any ideas? I can turn right on a red though. I'm in Ontario. If you cannot turn right on a red light where you live, let me know where that is, because I would love to know all the spots that you cannot turn right on a red light. That's Chrysler. Don't want to go there. Yeah, I'd love to know that, because I live in Ontario and we can turn right on a red light. And I feel very privileged about that. Alrighty. Okay. We're gonna shut her down and see what happens. Well, I'm gonna run in and go pee. And then I'll be back and we'll give this a try. I spent too much money on this to have it go bad. Okay, I'll be back. Do I look stressed? It started up. Just pulling out of the Tim Hortons. I'm kind of scared to get back on the highway yet. I don't know what's down this way, but I think I'm going to take a little boot scoot down this way first. And just make sure I got some giddy up and go before I get back on that highway. I don't know what would have, I didn't touch anything, so I don't know what it would have been. A little concerned. A wee bit concerned. Alright, well, it's picking up so far. Probably won't be able to get it up to 100 on here because, well, we'll see once we get out of the town. This is not how I wanted my first adventure to go. Definitely not. Okay, speed limit is 60. I got it at 70. 80 right here. Let's see if we can kick it up to at least 100 and see what it's gonna do. Okay, so I just turned around there and I'm not back to the highway yet, but you know what I'm noticing is my temperature gauge is going up, up, up. On the way here, it was like just below the 80. It's 40, 80, and 120. And now it's like kind of closer to what 100 would be, because it's 80 and then 120, right? And it's kind of halfway. My gut says call the husband, but I'm like, I'm supposed to be independent. And I don't know what he's going to say. He'll probably just say, I don't know, cargo vans. I don't know. Goodness gracious. When you go live and you ask the masses, do all of you have an answer for me? I know this is horrible content. I'll probably fast forward through a lot of this because you don't need to just see me sitting here pondering. Bit of bottle there. Jeez, you didn't even see it. Because I'm too busy pondering this other problem. All right. Now I'm parking beside a transport. Dude. I don't want to park beside a transport. Because I think he's napping. I don't see anybody in it. I do want to be in a spot that I can pull out easy or get help easy. And I think this is it. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to look at the map and see where the next turnoff is. And because if it's not too far, then maybe I feel safe enough going to the next pull off. Before I call the husband. Okay, I'll go do that. Okay guys, so Belleville doesn't look too far. I didn't actually time it out and see how far it is, but it doesn't look too far on the map. So I think I'm gonna chance it to Belleville and see what happens. If all else fails, I'll go see Aunt Brenda. I don't know what we're gonna do, but if all else fails, I could crash in Belleville somewhere. At least it's scenic and not a truck stop. Frustration. Okay. Let's do this. y'all, I'm in the beautiful, beautiful town of Belleville. And I'm trying not to cry at this point because it's doing it again. My engine light is on now. I called my husband and he said, oh, great. Sounds like you got no turbo. And I'm like, well, I don't know what that means. Is that like my engine's done? What does that mean? He says, well, it means you ain't got no turbo. I don't know what that means. I have no clue what that means. To me, the engine light's on and it ain't doing so well. So I am pulled off here in Belleville at Neighbors Coffee and Petro Canada, and we'll see what happens here in a few minutes, but I think I'm heading back home. Say hi, Polly. She's literally wrapping herself around me. Oh my gosh, guys. Look where we are. Is that not very pretty? I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying my darndest to have the big smile on my face and be positive. Although I think this might be a homeless camp down here too. It's very pretty. I say a homeless camp because there are toasters. Do you see that? Those are 2 toasters. Anyways, yeah, we're waiting for it to cool down here in beautiful Belleville. Just waiting for it to cool down, and then we'll go and we'll check our coolants and see if that's the issue, and maybe we'll have to go to a Canadian Tire, or my dad used to call it the American Wheel, just to be funny, because it's called Canadian Tire. And see if we can get some antifreeze, see if that's a problem. I'm hoping that's the only problem. But guys, seriously, first trip out, what the hey? Anyways, decided to take Polly for a quick walk. So that was Polly and walk came out as Wally. Sorry, Polly. I don't know why words are hard for me some days. But anyways, that's a whole different problem. Let's go, Polly. Let's go back to the van. Let's go back to the van. She has no clue what's going on. No clue at all. Hey, baby. Hi, Polly. Polly. Say hi. Looks full. Oh, the bees, the bees, the bees, the bees. Go away, bees. Seriously. Oh, please don't sting me. Please, please, please don't sting me. I don't need to have bee stings too. Oh, I think one just got me. This is not my day. Oh yeah, he definitely got me. Right in the leg. Then it does that whole tingly sensation. Oh yeah, gotta love that. Should the oil be hot? It's got 2 orange thingies. I think it's supposed to be somewhere in between those 2. Hope if I could read it. Wrong glasses. Let me go grab glasses. It says minimum and maximum, so it's right in between the 2. So all looks good that way. Okay, so if it ain't oil and it ain't coolant, that's all I know. That was fudge, by the way. If you were reading my lips, that was fudge. Okay, well, let's get back in this hot van. Headed back home. And you can see, like, everybody's just flying past me here. The speed limit is, well, typically on the highway, it's 110, I guess, now. I didn't even know it went up 10. It's always been 100 for the longest time. Kilometers, that is, because I'm in Canada. Which I think works out to like 60 for you guys, or so my speedometer says. Anyways, so we're in a construction zone, and people are still booming past me. So, yeah, this is the end of my trip. I'm heading back home. I should have bought a code reader, I guess, so I'd know, you know, what's going on, because there's probably a code if there's an engine light, right? Isn't that how it works? But in all honesty, even if I could find a code reader, I wouldn't know how to use it yet. I'd have to get my husband to show me. So, yeah, there's that. As you can see, I'm doing, you know, not even 110, and it's got no more gumption than that. So all we managed to do is drive to Belleville, which is, I think, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours from home, to take the darling puppy for a walk in a pretty park. Was it worth it, Polly? In Polly's words, I think that's a heck yeah. I got a car drive, I got some treats on the way, and I got a walk in a new park and got to smell new stuff. It was a win for the dog, not so much for the human. Awesome. Okay, so I just thought of something. I left my air vent open. Yeah, I just thought of that. Only because I'm seeing light on my head. It's not, oh, it is from that. Dang it. Anyways, I'm pulling off because I had a brainwave. Rather than drive all the way back home, now maybe this is irresponsible of me, and calling this a total wipeout, washout, loss, pathetic, I don't know, instead of, you know, it being a bad episode, or just, you know, a really beautiful drive for Polly and a walk in a new park, why don't I just find a nice place here for the night? We're in the sandbanks. It's beautiful in the sandbanks. Well, we're not in the sandbanks, but we're close. What's the difference if I go home tonight or I go home tomorrow? I'm not going any further, really. Well, I guess maybe I am, by like 15 minutes. I don't know, but I don't want to just be a... You know what I mean? Alright, I'm going to close that vent and think about it. Okay, so this is just my luck. I was like, well, that's okay. I'll just go to the sandbanks. Well, yeah. No go. I checked. Availability is a big fat zilch. And it's not like there's a Walmart or anything like that. It's a provincial park area. There's nothing I can do. Ah! So it looks like I'm going home. Dang it! Alright, well, unless there's more drama, I'm just driving home. And here we are, back home. My hubby did the whole, what's it called, babe? The reader, the code reader?
OBD reader.
OBD reader. And it says something about no turbo. What was it exactly, babe? Do you know?
Said low boost.
Low boost, which apparently translates into something is screwed up with your turbo. So anyways, hubby's just taking a peek around. But let's just say Friday the 13th is definitely out of the picture because it takes 5.5 hours to get there and I'm not driving all night long. But anyways, and you've already worked all day though. You don't have to do this tonight. It'll still be sitting here a couple days from now.
I know, but I think it's... I wonder if there's mice in the turbo. Or not the turbo, but the intake.
Mice in there? That would do it? I think that's what he said, but I'm not sure.
Yes, it would.
Oh, that's what he said. That's what he's checking for. That's his first check. All right. Anyways, I'll let you know if he ever figures out what it is or if we have to take it to a garage or, yeah. But she's home again. Womp, womp, womp.
That's the air filter, and it's not very clean. Like, you need a new air filter, I think.
Okay, so the hubby says I need a new air filter for sure. It's hard to see because it's so dark, but it's pretty dirty in there. I think it's supposed to be white, right? And it's definitely, it looks gray on camera, but it's definitely brown.
It should be this color more.
Okay, should be that creamy color.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely not. And then can you shine it down in here? Yeah. So that's what runs my air conditioner too? Like that's my air intake?
That's the air intake for the motor.
Oh, just for the motor. Okay. Yikes. Okay.
So if that stuff flies around in there enough and sticks more to this, then you'll restrict the air even more.
Okay.
Even though this is probably fairly restricted.
So why does the engine need air?
It needs the air to go into the combustion chamber to burn the fuel.
Okay. There we go, ladies.
And it uses a turbocharger right there.
This thingy right here.
This thing. So
Yep.
as the exhaust comes out, it spins the turbocharger to push air into the engine, to put more air into the engine.
Okay.
Then it can actually suck in with a piston.
So why does this one need a turbo as opposed to other ones that don't have turbos? Like my Kia doesn't have a turbo.
No, but it's a gas. Diesels are better with a turbo.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, thank you. That could be part of our problem. Well, guys, that's a wrap. The van is sitting until the husband will get a chance to look it over. If he can't figure it out, I think I'm going to have to call the garage that did the safety on it last week and see if they can take a look. Till then, I'm sitting here. Actually, I'm not really sitting here. I just came out to do an ending video because I didn't know how to leave it. As in, my husband was working on the van and it's like womp, womp, womp. I still don't know how to quite to end this video, except for please don't give up on me and my dreams. I swear I will find a way. Oh, goodness gracious, guys. All right. Hang tight. Sooner or later, I will get back on the road and I will apparently have an adventure. It can't end like this. My story just can't end like this. Okay, I'm losing my mind. Bye, guys.